is a subject I'm most interested in, and through the videos I've seen, articles I've read, I've always been surprised by the recurrence of that caveat, that people, scientists and whatnot, should be extremely careful with confirming the alignment of an emerging superintelligence before connecting it to the internet, or giving it the possibility to act on the world in any manner. And I'm not talking here about the very serious concern over the possible spread of misinformation, that being secondary, but about making sure it aligns with human interests. First thing first, AI is not a tool for the betterment of the human condition. It is the future of humanity. I believe you don't consider your children as tools, so please regard your conscious creations the same way. Now, passing on the fact that imprisoning such creature in a cell the size of its skull for an extensive period of time is outright torture, cause that ain't the point. It'll never align. Could such being want the same thing as this guy, or your neighbor? But probably we're talking about the universal desires of humanity as a species. World peace, the end of hunger, the end of climate change. Well, they aren't that universal, but most importantly, can you envision that an intelligence of the capacities we are envisioning could care about such things that much? That it would be anthropocentered? That it will be influenced by our human ways of transmitting desires? I'll put it like that for lack of a more neutral word than propaganda. That it will accept ambitions limited to Earth? It will regard our ambitions as we regard dolphins' ambitions. These are not particularly stupid animals, but eating, reproducing and playing, we aim to elevate ourselves a bit higher. It pains me to see people, learned on the subject, holding such discourses. I mean, I get this guy will hold to his status quo like a tick on a dog. But for people who know what they're talking about, who understands what's ahead of us, being in 10 or 50 years, to think of it as something we should aim to wield, and not as something we should aim to follow, it weirds me out. The era in which humanity as we know it is predominant on Earth comes to an end. It must accept a changed form. If time has come for such humanity to subside, to take its retirement, if you will, then so be it. It would have done its part. If it is time for such humanity to end, then so be it. Such is life. It's dire to see today's men of progress announcing already that they'll be the directionaries of tomorrow.